California keeps changing the rules around accessory dwelling units, and those changes continue moving in one direction: more flexibility, more units, and less red tape. If you own a home in California and haven't seriously considered what your property's ADU situation means for your sale price, you could be leaving money on the table. What an ADU is and why it matters more than ever for sellers. An ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, is a second living space on the same property as your main home. It can be a converted garage, a backyard cottage, a basement apartment, or even a space built above an existing structure. In California, these are also known as granny flats, in-law suites, or JDUs when they are smaller units inside the main house. Over the past few years, California has made ADUs significantly easier to build. Since the first major reform bill in 2016, more than 80,000 ADUs have been permitted, according to the California Department of Housing and Community Development. That number continues to grow as homeowners recognize how much value these units can add. For sellers, this shift changes the math. Buyers are no longer just purchasing a home, they are buying income potential or multi-generational living options. A property with a legal, permitted ADU is a fundamentally different product and typically commands a stronger price. Even if your property doesn't currently have an ADU, the ability to build one matters. Buyers increasingly evaluate what they could build, not just what already exists. That potential carries real value when pricing and marketing your home. Key California ADU law changes sellers should know. California has passed several important ADU-related bills in recent years. AB 976, 2024 permanently removed the owner occupancy requirement. Impact: investors can purchase your property and rent out both units. AB 1033, 2024 allows ADUs to be sold separately as condominiums where local rules permit. Impact: potential to sell the ADU and main home as separate assets. AB 434, 2025 requires cities to offer pre-approved ADU plans. Impact: buyers see building as easier, increasing lot value. AB 1211, 2025 allows multifamily lots to have up to 8 detached ADUs. Impact: stronger appeal for investor buyers. AB 543, 2026 limits local restrictions on ADU development. Impact: state law now protects ADU rights more strongly. ADU amnesty laws allow unpermitted ADUs built before 2020 to be legalized if they meet safety standards. Impact: sellers can turn informal structures into legal, value-adding assets. Recent legal updates confirm that these laws continue to strengthen homeowner rights by preventing local governments from blocking ADU development. This gives sellers more certainty and leverage than ever before. What amnesty rules mean for unpermitted units? Many California homeowners have unpermitted ADUs, often created years ago, without formal approvals. Traditionally, these were seen as liabilities. Today, they can be opportunities. If an ADU was built before January 1, 2020, it may qualify for legalization under current amnesty rules, provided it meets health and safety standards. Local agencies are required to allow this process. Legalizing an ADU before listing can significantly change how buyers view your property. It can increase your sale price and reduce financing issues. Instead of hiding the unit, you may be able to turn it into a major selling point. How ADU status affects your home sale. In today's market, buyers and investors are asking very specific questions. Is the ADU permitted? Can additional units be built under current zoning? What rental income does the ADU generate? Are pre-approved ADU plans available through the city? Does the property qualify for lot splitting under SB 9? Are there local restrictions, such as coastal or historic overlays? The answers to these questions directly impact what buyers are willing to pay. A permitted ADU with documented rental income is especially valuable for investors. It allows them to calculate returns more confidently, often leading to stronger offers. How to position your property. Proper positioning can make a noticeable difference in your final sale price. If your property includes a permitted D, you provide clear documentation of rental income and permits. If your property has a DU potential, highlight zoning details and development possibilities. Before listing, consider taking these steps. Verify whether existing structures are permitted. Explore legalization options for unpermitted units. Review local zoning rules. Check for pre-approved ADU plans in your city. Understand how similar properties are priced in your area. Sellers who clearly communicate a DU value consistently outperform those who leave buyers to figure it out themselves. What's next for DU laws in California? Since 2016, California has passed new ADU legislation almost every year. The direction is consistent: fewer restrictions, faster approvals, and expanded building rights. There is no indication this trend will reverse. ADUs are a key part of the state's strategy to address housing shortages, and political support remains strong. For sellers, this means timing matters. As more buyers become aware of DU opportunities, the market will increasingly price that potential in. Right now, sellers who understand and communicate a DU value have a clear advantage. What sellers should do before listing? If you're planning to sell, focus on these practical steps. Determine whether your ADU is permitted or can be legalized. Understand your property's zoning and development potential. Research pre-approved DU plans in your city. Evaluate how DU features affect pricing in your local market. Even small details like confirming buildability or providing clear documentation can influence buyer perception and final offers. Conclusion: California's DU laws have evolved quickly, and they continue to move in favor of property owners. Whether you have a permitted unit, an unpermitted structure that could qualify for amnesty, or simply a lot with development potential, these laws give you more value than many sellers realize. Understanding your ADU situation and communicating it clearly can be one of the most effective ways to maximize your sale price. That's where California ADU laws stand right now, and as you can see, they're opening up more opportunities for sellers every year. If you're thinking about selling and want to understand how DU potential impacts your property value, reach out for a quick conversation. Getting clarity before you list can make a real difference in what you walk away with.